What's up, everyone? How's it going? Spawning in the southwest of Gorge, we have I Am Magic playing as one of his alt accounts. Puppy owes me $80. So, Puppy Paw, if you're watching this, you owe I Am Magic $80. Spawning over here in the northeast, playing at, oh wait, I didn't even mention who he's playing as. As our yellow Zushi legacy player is Puppy owes me $80. Spawning in the northeast, we have Mikkos as our green. Oh, that's a really nice spot. As a green Mongols. I had to double check who Puppy owes me $80 is, and it is I Am Magic. Puppy owes him $80. If you haven't been able to tell by, you know, obviously the name. Very standard opener by I Am Magic. Oh, one moment. Very standard opener by I Am Magic, going straight into the 50 wood mill village. I absolutely love this opener for both the Chinese and for the Chinese variant Zushi Legacy. Up here for the Mongols. Is he doing 2x2? No, he is not. No, well, he also doesn't have enough stone for 2x villagers quite yet. He'll be there pretty soon though. Not entirely sure if we will see that at all. He is going for, wait, where's his gold at? Oh, here. Dang, that's a very far gold. Okay, now where's his gur? He has his gur over here on the eastern side of the map, trying to pick up some sheep as well. Doesn't look like he's been able to find anything over there quite yet. Did he already turn in? Yes. Okay, so he did turn in what, 5 sheep. Puppy owes me $80, has 4 sheep of his own, and is slightly ahead of the Khan. So he's gonna be able to steal quite a few sheep over here on the southeastern side. Yeah, southeastern side of the map. Picks up another one. No early aggression, of course, out of Mikkos, since we didn't see that early barracks. So it looks like he might be going into that heavy eco play. There it is. We see the 2 villagers getting produced at a time right now. So he is going to get that villager lead very soon. Where? Wait, what did I miss? Where's the... I missed something somewhere. Where did he get the... He mined out the gold really fast. I completely missed that. He must have got that first before he started sending out his gur to try to gather sheep as well. 7 sheep for I Am Magic right now, and only 2 more for Mikkos have been picked up. There should be some over here on the eastern side. I see 1. I only see 1 more sheep over here. The boar is in a nice little corner for Mikkos though, if he does want to eventually go that route. Same for Zushi. These are really nice boar locations. Nice little wall right here, right there. Pull the boar into the center. Same thing over here. Well, except, you know, Mongols don't have walls, so he'll have to just pull this kind of like right here, so that way they don't get any line of sight. Get the boar, good amount of resources. Meditation Garden, of course, is the landmark of choice in order to age up. What are you getting though? Just food from here? A couple stragglers. Jingning Tower coming down now as well. Yeah, so it looks like this is going to be primarily food. I think he could have got a better one. This is way too greedy up here, but that would have been very solid placement as well. Drop it right here, get double gold, get the stone, a lot of wood. If you were to move it like right here, double gold. That's solid positioning though. Anywhere else he wouldn't have got food. He could have got double stone, wood, gold. Nah, I like his positioning. It's fine. It's a very comfortable location. And then with the Jingning Tower coming down as well, he is going to be transitioning over to the Song Dynasty. Get that 40% wood reduction on non-military buildings. He might be going, well, he'll most likely be going into a 2TC play. We'll see if he goes anything past that, though. We've seen in the past, I say in the past, even though the civilizations have only been out for a month and a half now. Yeah, I think it's only been about a month and a half. We have seen Azushi Legacy players, though, going 3, 4, 5 TCs on the back of a Song Dynasty. A little bit of poke damage, nothing too significant there. That's a decent amount of sheep, though. That's 8 sheeps. Sheepies. Okay, over here. Deerstone. Very, very standard as well. On this map, I honestly would have preferred seeing the silver tree instead of the deerstone. Start getting some of that trade up. But, oh, is he gonna go for multi-TC as well? A little bit of a repositioning. Yeah, we get the second TC coming up over here on the golden berries. How many villagers does he still has? 10 villagers on wood. That's not bad. Huh. I'd be surprised if we see a 3 TC out of Mongols. We've actually seen very rarely, but we have seen Mongols going for 3 TC plays. I highly doubt this is going to be one of those games, but it'll be very entertaining. Of course it would be. Second TC getting dropped for our Azushi Legacy player, though. How many resources in general? 17 wood, 93 food for our, or on that meditation garden. Scouting Phoenix gets thrown down, and now we do have the production coming through for our puppy paw. I mean, our Azushi Legacy player. Puppy owes me $80. Gotta pay him. And he's also top 10, I believe, at the moment. I Am Magic is currently sitting at 10th or 11th. 10th or 11th for Conqueror players. Conqueror 3. And then Mikkos is actually like top 50, around there, between 50 and like 45, something around there. So both of these guys are amazing players, top level. So I'm really interested in seeing where this game progresses. If this is going to just turn out to be a nice little slugfest, or if it's going to be a crushing like Castle Age timing type thing. I highly doubt we're going to get any kind of heavy feudal aggression, since both of them are going more eco. But as I say that, more military production is getting dropped for our Zushi. And another thing I wanted to sidestep from after I said that is, because the Jingning Tower is a thing, it does change the dynamic on how unit production does work for the Zushi, and how their eco play does drastically change the rock paper scissors dynamic of the game. He did open 2 TC, but as you can see, he's sitting comfortably on 13, now 14 military production, or military in general. He's gotten 4 units for free every time they build military production. Whether it's a barracks, stable, or archery range, they do get a unit for free out of the Jingning Tower. Little attempted drive-by from the Khan, but it will get picked off. Does delay the attack just a bit, and now we have our first Keshiks on the field. We're gonna see if Mikkos is gonna be able to hold this. He doesn't have his production on the stone, so it's not gonna be double production anytime soon. Is he gonna just go and try to... Okay, it looks like he's gonna try to cut off some of the reinforcements, sandbag the push as much as he can while he gets his own little military up. But I Am Magic does catch wind of this, and he's already gathering up his units in the back, not letting the Keshik do any damage whatsoever. Puppy owes me $80, is currently sitting on 14 Chukunu, 12 spears, 27 military total. As we're with Mikkos, he only has 3 Keshik, 1 archer for 4 military. Both players are sitting on 2 TC. Is there any other military production coming down? Not quite yet, but he is just non-stop making units. These Keshiks are trying to get something done in the background. We have the walls coming up already for our Zushi. Nice little wall off right here on the south side of his base. 44 villagers for Puppy owes me $80. Mikkos sitting at 46. He does have that slight villager lead because he has his primary TC on the stone. But at this rate, he needs something big. He needs to start dropping a lot of production around the stone. Oh, and this is gonna get... He does scout out the second TC up here on the far northern side of the map. A couple units do get killed off. I want to say probably an actual couple. 2 units did get killed right there. The attack is gonna get delayed a little bit. That's a lot of potential damage that could come through. Is he gonna go? Is he gonna commit into this? Oh, come on, villagers. Okay, the villagers do make it inside of the TC and inside of the outpost. The outpost is getting focus fire immediately, but he is gonna lose a few more units. Puppy owes me $80, is gonna use a few units right there. These villagers are gonna give him the runaround while the second TC does just fire freely upon the entirety of the army. I do hear some sirens going off. A couple more reinforcements do get picked off by the archer Keshik combo. The Khan has respawned. These villagers, oh, these villagers should be able to make it out. There's only 7. Really, there's only 7 spears left up here. Those could get picked off pretty quickly by the archers as long as the focus fire is decent at best. Khan does pop the attack speed arrow. We're gonna have a nice little concave right here for our Zushi legacy player. Those Keshiks are getting completely melted by the spears. Little by little, Zushi is able to push through and start target firing every single one of the archers, but now the front line has went down. Keshiks are going to get free reign on the back line and start clearing off a lot of these. Chukunu decides to back off because he's not going to be able to fight this any longer after the spear reinforcement has arrived. 32 military for Zushi, 16 Chukunu, 16 spears against... Nice little reaction right there in order to get some more damage done onto the spears. 11 military for Mikkos, 6 archers, 5 Keshik, but we do have a military Shaolin monastery coming down in the back of all of this. 16 villagers spam that up really quickly, and now we're going to start seeing relics getting picked up very shortly. Meanwhile, the Mongol is still sitting in feudal. Castle Age comes through for Puppy owes me $80. We're just gonna see if Mongols are gonna be able to keep up with the consistent production of our Zushi legacy player. Veterancies are coming through for the spears as well as for the Chukunu. That's a decent army right here, but it's not primarily Keshik. It's not primarily Keshik, but these Keshiks are low, and there are a lot of spears. There aren't enough archers in order to deal with this effectively. And now we have the Deerstone moving forward. It's kind of baiting a lot of damage, while a nice little attack does come into the base of our Zushi legacy player. Still hasn't triggered any alarms, and now we'll start focus firing down villagers one at a time. Is able to get 3 villagers right there. A few of these archers are going to take a lot of damage. More villagers getting down in the back while the granary transition was happening. Keep in mind that 40% wood cost reduction is still available since he is still in the Song Dynasty. A lot of the military, almost all of the military, actually every single military unit is coming back to defend against this. I think that might be a slight overreaction from our Zushi legacy player since he still has a decent amount of units alive back here. 10 villagers do go down for Puppy owes me $80. 10 kills for Mikkos, 3 for I Am Magic. Oh, is he gonna be able to pick off more of these units? I don't think so. The Keshiks are still back in the base. They're focusing down. Veteran Siege finishes up for the Keshiks, but he was focusing down the granary instead of killing any other villagers. He'll be able to pick off one, maybe two more if he's able to get that IO. No, he's not. The veteran spears are right there and will be able to defend the Keshiks. Block them from killing off the Imperial official. Of the age of choice for Mikkos was the Kuretai. Yes, there it is. 58 villagers. Oh, he just lost a Keshik for free right there. He needs to keep an eye on these because that is a lot of spears and they will just destroy these Keshiks very, very quickly. 58 villagers for Puppy owes me $80, 42 military, 19 Chukunu, 18 spears, 3 palace guards. I'm not sure if those are veteran palace guards quite yet. I wasn't really paying attention to see if the veterancy came through. Don't know where they are in order to check. Oh, there's one right there. Yes, they are veteran palace guards. Now there's a couple up here too. Mikkos does need to be a little careful though. There's a pretty decent sized military right there for our Zushi Legacy player. Oh no, move these. Okay, he is paying attention. Mikkos is sitting on 77 villagers, 28 military, 18 archers, 8 Keshik, 1 horseman. And now he is building 4 men-at-arms at a time. He is losing some archers right there for free though. Wasn't really paying that much attention. I'm assuming he thought he was pulling them all the way back home. But they ended up stopping a few feet away from the Chukunu. There is a shaman out on the field as well. No relics have been picked. Oh no, excuse me, I take that back. 1 relic has been picked up by our Mongol player. 2 have been picked up. Oh, nice charge from those Keshiks to the Chukunu, and these will get completely cleaned up. That's a lot of Chukunu that are going down right there. There was at least 12, maybe 14 Chukunu right there. That are gonna get completely destroyed. 17, 18 villager kills. There's been a lot of chaos back at the base of Puppy owes me $80 as well. More villagers have went down, and he's still going to be able to keep one of those Keshik alive. This has went really, really well for Mikkos going into the castle age. He's been able to do quite a bit of damage behind all of this in order to sandbag the attack as much as he has. And now we do see walls coming up over here on the northwestern side of the map for our Zushi Legacy player. Does this have any? No, that does not have any emplacements in it yet. And now the Kuretai placed in a very offensive, semi-offensive position. Walls are coming out. That's a lot of villagers that are potentially going to go down right now as well, because they're going to go right in front of the Kuretai, and the charge goes off. Archers are going to start laying down the fire on top of these villagers. That's another 4 villagers dead for our Zushi Legacy player. More walls coming up over here on the eastern and southeastern side of the map as well. Another 4 or 5 villagers are going to be spam building those up as quickly as they can. He has to be careful on this charge though. The horsemen do go in, get melted very, very quickly. The Keshik are trying to get into the back line to start dealing damage onto those villagers, stop them from getting that wall up, picks off another 2, and the archers are just completely obliterating the majority of, well, pretty much every single one of those spears that were in the front as well. It looks like only 2 of them are going to be able to survive back home. That is a very, very offensive Kuretai. Mikkos smells blood in the water. He's gonna try to end it right now. Units are gonna be streaming in from both sides of the map. There aren't enough palace guards, or doesn't look like there's enough palace guards in order to be able to deal with this properly. The Shaolin monk does have a relic. He's gonna go for a defensive Wololo, unable to do anything, as well as these Keshik, the Chukunu and the crossbows weren't doing any damage while those Keshiks were retreating. Instead, the Keshik just go straight into the back line and start dealing with the villagers that are right there, able to pick off quite a few more. Archers are going to start laying down the fire once again onto the crossbows. Chukunu. Kuretai is being moved right behind all of this in order to start healing up a lot of the damage. They're Nesta B does spawn in such a terrible position though. It is gonna try to get spam repaired. Is it gonna be able to get a shot off before it dies? Nice little spread from the archers. Good damage on good amount of damage does go onto them, but there's about about 20 villagers just spam repairing it. This might be able to hold. The Nesta Bees with the palace guards are just going to completely destroy the archers from our Mongol player. The defensive Vololo was able to buy just enough time for him to be able to hold, but at the same time he does lose a lot of villagers. Currently 49 villagers for Mikkos, only 4 for Puppy Owes Me $80. More villagers did go down behind this that were trying to build up the rest of this wall. Over here on the eastern side, the wall is basically done. A few segments left, as well as a few gates are getting thrown down onto it. 21 military for Puppy Owes Me $80. 11 palace guards, 7 crossbows, 2 Nesta Bees, 2 Chukunu, and a spear. Mikkos sitting on 94 villagers, 43 military, 14 archers, 8 Keshik, 12 men-at-arms, 9 crossbows, and a shaman. Not entirely sure where that shaman is, but Zushi Legacy is currently sitting on 3 relics to the single relic of our Mongol player. He is going to be able to pick off 1 crossbow right there for free. No, not for free. Trades a crossbow for a palace guard. But with those now 3 Nesta Bees, oh, this Kesha could get some free damage on. Almost able to get the, okay, does end up getting the Keshik after all. 3 Nesta Bees can turn the tide of this fight very, very quickly. That is a really good shot right there, but it is right next to the Kuritai, so a lot of those units are going to be getting healed up pretty damn quickly, and Mikkos is able to just plow through that, gets rid of all 3 of the Nesta Bees pretty damn quickly, and now he's going to be pushing into the base of Puppy Owes Me $80 once again. That means these villagers are going to be under fire for a 4th time this game easily. Kuritai is moving into a more offensive position, gonna start healing up those units once again. A lot of man-at-arms and Keshik are gonna be pushing into the granaries where the rice fields are. A 4th Nesta Bee does come out, but is it gonna have decent shots? It really is some pretty decent shots right there. Is it gonna be able to get a 2nd one? Yes, GG does get called though. Mikkos does take the win, and Puppy Paw Owes Me $80 sadly is not able to hold. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.